Welcome back. Got a little set design for Halloween. Anyway, I wanted to highlight this comment because it hits on something really crucial, and that is operating room attrition. The OR uses bullying as a broad term that encompasses a subset of distinct and overlapping challenges when you're training for the OR. Number one is actual bullying. It's targeted. It's personalized. It's a personal attack. Number two is hazing. Hazing is baked in the cake of OR culture under the guise of paying your dues. It is very common for OR staff to test you, not only your skills, but psychologically. Why do they do this? That's a very good question. A, they lack communication skills. Another reason why they do this is indoctrination. They're indoctrinating you to their dysfunction. Because there's a level of dysfunction in every operating room, right? It's a high stress environment. Hold on, I messed up. I need to get myself an eraser. Do you guys want to see the set? This is where I film operating room content. C is primal. It's the power hierarchy. It's the kicking of the can down the road. Surgeons are getting it from executives and administrators and whatever's going on in clinic. Anesthesia's getting it from either their private equity partners or their established practice, executives, administration. Management is getting it from them. They pass it along to surgical techs and nurses, and then who gets the brunt of that? The new guy. And look at him. We gotta protect him. He doesn't know anything. Look at his pearl snap shirt. Maybe Ken's not the best example of that. Anyway, I just thought props would make it more interesting. Number three is code switching, which causes sustained psychological distress. In the operating room, you will have multiple preceptors, which means you have to immediately analyze the situation and code switch to their specific arbitrary rules. Novice or new staff have to manage all three of these things while learning the basic fundamentals of the job. It's a sick joke. It's tragic irony. They thought they were signing up to learn how to assist during surgery. Little did they know they were entering a psychological war zone. I have a theory. It's called the internal threshold theory. It's not anything profound. It's the idea that everybody in the operating room has an internal threshold of the amount of dysfunction that they're going to tolerate. And when they hit that threshold, they'll either move on and quit, or they'll become part of the dysfunction. Now I'm going to dump a little philosophy on you and talk about Nietzsche. Nietzsche. My internal threshold idea is just an extension of Nietzsche's master morality versus slave morality. I actually precepted a nurse in the OR whose last name was Nietzsche, and when I first learned that, I was like, oh my God, girl! And she's like, I know. So anyway, this is for you, queen. Your master morality is your authentic self, your value-based rules, personal values of right and wrong. Slave morality is accepting views and values imposed on you by others in order to survive, in order to keep your job, in order to fit in. You know, a good example of this dysfunctional messaging in the operating room, get a thick skin. That's just the way we do things. Don't rock the boat. If you're new to the operating room and you hear that messaging, go back to the top. Is the behavior that they're telling you to grow a thick skin about, is that related to bullying, hazing, or code switching? If it's code switching, then you might be able to do something with it. But if it's bullying or hazing or it's violating your core sense of being, that's when you really need to sit down and have a conversation with people. I'll take a picture of this if you guys want a screenshot, but comments, contributions, criticisms, put it in the comments or send me a DM.